It's the end of the LP, and I don't feel fine.
That's right. I wish
Same.
there were a few more. Oh God.
Oh,
Jesus.
whoa,
Stefan, are you
that was
okay?
messed up.
Where's Big?
What that was a reference to?
That was just Amy's
Was that-
inner dialogue. I think that's just what's going. Oh,
Was that the lyrics to the
cat should be running.
Mickey Broke His Bones
No.
song?
What?
Have you guys seen that?
No.
That was the Shadow Time Prison quote.
see, I thought it was a Michael Mouse thing.
Michael Rodent.
Michael,
Charles Entertainment cheese.
I'd rather stand here.
I really like looking at space. It reminds me of space.
Maria. Wow, look at that star. No, the other one.
I
No,
was
the other one.
I was debating replacing this whole scene with the scene from Sonic X, but I was like, I don't want to get like bitten by TMS. So now
Just use the
right.
We've done
GBA
enough to
version.
piss them off.
It's worked for us before.
I should have GBA'd the Sonic X scene.
Oh.
So we can see Chris get the shit beat out of him.
Chris, real life Chris, you have a very enjoyable David Humphrey Shadow impression.
Thanks.
And it would look like
I
the
debuted
version
it here.
that you can watch on Leapster.
On your leapfrog? What?
Give them a double quarter pounder.
Sonic X on Leapfrog. We should do that.
Oh, Leapfrog.
Didn't we
I couldn't
already do
remember what
that?
it was called.
Oh.
I feel like we've done that.
We haven't yet.
You know,
What?
Maria
David,
is
can you remind
doing-
us again of what the canological issues of this cutscene?
Right. Okay, so-
focusing specifically on her feats.
All right, so there is
Oh,
a continuity error between this and look, she
Magic
cried.
tear.
He cried. There's a continuity error between SA2 and Shadow the Hedgehog, and because if we look at that cutscene, first off, Maria, she's standing at a computer console, even though in Shadow she's laying on the ground like I've been shot. But in SA2, in Shadow's memory, Maria is not wearing shoes, but in Shadow the Hedgehog, look at that subtle storytelling. I love it. In Shadow the Hedgehog, Maria is definitely wearing some form of footwear. So, the question is,
Which is it?
which feet is canonical?
Which feet?
Which feet is right?
There's no scene. No, David. What happened was that she gets shot.
Uh-huh.
Then she falls out of her shoes.
She's
and then
shot.
presses the button.
She
The
gets shot
sheer
out of
force
her
of the
shoes.
bullet.
Sure.
Right, but
Why not?
isn't he?
Really powerful gun.
Isn't she wearing shoes in Shadow when she's on the ground?
Yes.
So she was shot so hard, shoes grew on her feet.
Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, I'll take whatever explanation.
Right, but
Oh, hey, Shadow.
is-
Hey, Shadow.
I
Shadow
will.
Zero. This is Shadow 1. They're brothers.
God, this line delivery. Could this be the prototype of the hedgehog of the thing in the space colony Ark?
Hey, don't you diss my men, Scotty Dryer.
You know,
He had one sussy line. I'm
Amy
just
is
saying.
like Shadow. We need you, but hypothetically, Sonic could just fight this guy. Sonic
did.
could fight Bio Lizard by himself, and Knuckles could
I
just run
have
up to
to.
the
This is my pet.
Sonic.
Even just so in Generations 3DS.
Well, oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
So in Generations 3DS, does that mean that's a timeline where Shadow just stayed on the bridge and was like, Amy, your words have not moved me. I'm just going to stand here.
I have many more stars to document.
If only you were a whiny human boy.
All right.
Then I would have
God.
taken you seriously.
If your name rhymed with Horn Mike, then maybe I would have listened to you.
What?
I thought he was about to say if your name rhymed with wrist.
I thought he was gonna say piss.
If your name rhymed with piss?
Chris.
Because Chris, right? I went for the last name. So Piss Horn Mike is the... This is getting... Can we start over?
Yeah, let's go back.
And BioLizard's got some heartburn.
Yes, let's go
Look at
back to
that.
the conversation about feet where it was less weird.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He's shooting out black holes, just like the void, like the frenzy wisp.
Oh.
It's all coming back together.
Time Eater is a black hole and a bio lizard together. Ooh.
Also, I gotta say, Supporting Me is an underrated Sonic song. I think it's pretty.
This
pretty
is one
lit.
of the best songs in the whole damn series.
Agreed.
Sign off
And
on that.
I like that in the Generations remix, you can actually tell what the lyrics are trying to say.
Really?
You can barely
It's
hear
clear?
it.
Oh yeah, you can finally actually hear them because you don't have the lizard spewing all over the whole damn song.
Thanks, Sonic R, man.
I did hear about the fact that you fight the Bio-Lizard.
I remember I could never beat Bio-Lizard because I couldn't figure out how to dodge the ones in the air.
Oh yeah, the ones in the air were like they used to be a pain. For some like the nowadays they aren't too much problem, but yeah, back then as a kid I was like, God, I could. I
Well, I just like I never used the roll, so I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
You do know that one of the main things in Sonic is meant to be rolling, right?
Around
Around
yes.
at the speed of sound.
It's right in the song. It says, "I'm rolling in
It's
sound."
been preparing you this whole time.
I'm rolling in sound.
Yes, those are the lyrics. You jumped right into it.
This was the point for me where I got stuck and why I didn't see the ending
Right.
of this game for a while too. So I empathize with you there.
I like that whenever he gets whenever you get hit, like he like stops for a second to laugh. He's like, which is like
He's just
Breathing, its
Yeah.
Existence
Right.
is pain.
I was gonna say
I
it's
thought
very
he was just
courteous
being
of
a
you
good
of him to
sport.
wait for you whenever he hits you to recover.
Yeah, like how he got hit. Let me give him a second.
To
Here
be
I
fair,
come
though,
again.
his existence is nothing but pain, and because look at one, he is blind. He was born without eyes. Two, the only reason he's alive is because of that thing connected to his
He's
back.
clearly got some infections for 3.
yeah.
That thing on his neck.
Because I think those pink balls are meant to be eggs, right? Isn't
Yes.
that? Yeah. So like he's supposed to breed, but since he's the
Oh,
only one of his kind, he can't breed, or she can't. They can't. I mean, whatever. I don't know what the Bio-Lizard is meant to be. I guess because the Bio-Lizard.
Is the Bio-Lizard like the Sonic villain with the least personality? Because it feels like even like the ones that don't have that much a defined personality at least have something to them.
Well, it's literally a lab experiment.
Right.
We don't really know how sentient it is.
I'll say Solaris has less than.
Okay, Solar, but it's like technically but Solaris is like Mephiles.
More
and
than Time
Iblis,
Eater,
but
I'd
it's
give
like-
it.
Yeah.
Do you guys think Bio-Lizard's gonna be the final fighter and now I hope so. Smash Brothers?
Well, because Bio-Lizard, I mean, 'cause if this game is about Shadow and he's like has these memories, but some of them are false, and he doesn't fully understand who he is, and then he's presented with this thing like, oh, maybe you're not even Shadow, even though the game, and then when he encounters Bio-Lizard, like this is a huge revelation. Like Shadow was a genetically engineered creation, just like Bio-Lizard. Like it was only through like the thinnest slice of fate that he wasn't a mindless, eyeless lizard being who kind of resembles Perfect Chaos. And like, so he can stare into this creature, and see what he could have been. That he could have been just a mindless, Gia.
You are me in the past,
Right.
or some alternate future.
So
I
like,
mean, I always.
yeah. Oh, go on.
Oh, I mean, I guess I always figured that Gerald was kind of failing until Black Doom shows up, and that's why we have Shadow. He's of this more advanced science, perhaps. Like, I mean, if closest they got to the ultimate life form was the Bio-Lizard before Shadow, that's a bit of a jump, isn't it?
It is a jump, yeah, and so
sense.
like it's only by the smallest twist of fate that Shadow is more than just this mindless, broken creation that is a desperate attempt to save Maria's life, which is even then more ironic because so an evil alien DNA allows him to be the ultimate life form, but then he's also the reason why Maria gets shot in the back.
Damn.
I know, it's messed up.
Shit sucks.
Shadow.
I'm sorry, that Knuckles shot is just hilarious.
I love that Shadow. that
Here
knuckle
we
shot.
go.
Here we are.
Time for Sonic and Shadow to learn the 7 words of our Oh no, wait, sorry. Time for Sonic and Shadow to
great.
learn that they're closing people. Oh no, wait, not that. It's time for Sonic and Shadow to.
Well, that's what you do.
And then Shadow turns white.
Me and Steven be like,
Well, I mean, if it's opposite colors, right? Because blue, you invert blue, it's yellow. Makes sense.
Yes, we've all seen a color wheel, David.
Here it comes.
I love wheels, especially when they're made of color.
The first time I played that as a kid, I was wondering why Knuckles wasn't there joining them.
He
yeah.
Well, because when he does join them, they just. Put
I
him in a
wonder how
bubble.
uncomfortable
Oh, what?
BioLizard is right now.
Oh no.
How are you?
It depends.
Oh no!
God
Oh
damn
no!
Fucking damn it!
How you doing, TJ?
You will listen to it all, and you will like it.
That's gonna be like, wow, this is this is considered one of the greatest songs in the Sonic franchise. It builds up,
And then they made it better.
They even used it in Sonic X. Like they didn't
what's
use
wrong with
open
this?
How are you
heart
not
in Sonic
hitting
X.
Yeah, how is it not? You're getting like spot on hits.
I think
Or at least on the other side you were. Like, what the heck?
I had a really bad time with Final Hazard, which made this song even more perfect.
I think the game is retaliating.
Man, the comments were right. You did pick the wrong version.
God, my brain.
My brain.
Oh,
It's dying.
did you wait long enough for Shadow to say Sonic? I think I might know who the ultimate life form is.
Sonic,
You mean for Sonic to say that to
What
Sonic?
is going on with this?
Yeah, or Shadow.
And then they kiss.
Oh,
Whoa.
my face.
I don't understand.
Oh, my
Are
face.
you not familiar with
I've
the
never
Ooh
had
cat?
this issue.
Like, the Ooh
What?
is eternal.
I've played the PC version. I've never had this issue. Steven, did you?
No.
What are you doing?
Nope. Steven.
Stefan, I can't. Look, they're both got the name.
Yeah, I've never
There's a
had
lot
this happen
happening
to
right
me.
David's like, give me the controller.
I get confused. That's why I say things. I don't understand names. I said I'm bad with names in the previous part.
It's getting louder.
It's getting louder.
in here.
You're about. Are you gonna get a copyright strike?
Oohs aren't meant
For
to
this
last
song?
this long. Things are getting
This is just the
weird.
POV of your sushi.
The arc is close to the Earth. Please hurry up. That was Amy, right? She was like, "Could you please play the boss? Because I'd rather not."
Do you see the giant laser? Do
Whoa.
you see the giant lizard with a laser shoved up its ass? We're trying as hard as we can. It's really weird.
Good lord.
Man, are those eggs? No, I'm wondering.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm wondering too, because I did always kind of assume they were, but looking at them closer, like.
Well, you know what
they're-
happens when you assume.
Well, yes. But, like.
You make educated guesses?
Yeah. Huh.
Didn't like one of the strategy guides say it was an egg or something?
I'm sure a strategy guide said that. I mean,
You can always trust strategy.
You got 10
Yes.
rings left.
Strategy guides say all
Either.
kinds of
Switch.
stuff, unless it's Final Fantasy 9, in which case it says
Stefan,
absolutely
switch.
nothing. A shit ton of code
No,
you're
he's
supposed to
dead.
put on
Switch.
the
Two.
Oh
One.
my god!
Oh no!
I thought this said Mario.
Oh, thank god.
I mean, you
We're
do
free.
realize you can switch, right?
You played it again.
Do it again.
If you run
But
out
it
of
says fucking mad at you.
If you run
If
out
you
of
were about
rings,
to run
there's a
out of
button.
rings.
There's a button you press, and then you go to the other character.
Is
So-
it a button? I
I didn't
thought
know.
what
I
you
didn't know
do
it was
is
a
you
button.
go.
I thought you had to.
Oh right,
You
you have to
go
go
beneath-
I
past.
thought you had to fly away.
Yeah.
You have to go
Yeah.
beneath him all the way or something.
Yeah.
Well, I guess what
Oh, and
you could have just done.
Oh, and, Mexi was referencing this from earlier, but it's like, yeah, like me and him have kind of coined this whole scene as the SA2 scene, where you have like the characters turn Super Saiyan, they go into space to fight the big bad, they save the day with the power of friendship, and the main theme plays. It's like if you have
main
those four
theme is
things,
playing.
it's the SA2 ending. It's like Studio Trigger loves,
Okay.
as I've learned in pulling the Trigger loves doing the SA2 ending.
You did it. You won
Oh.
the
Yay.
second time.
Oh,
Say
and
the
also
white.
gotta give a shout out to the Live and Learn from the Sonic Orchestra, which I've been listening to it on like endless repeat.
Yeah, that's
It's
what we're
fucking great.
listening to right now.
Right. I thought it was a very.
Couldn't tell the difference.
I thought it was a brave choice for Johnny G. Holy to just scream into the microphone the whole time. Especially while curled up in the fetal position.
I'm glad someone showed him that meme.
I mean, I'll be honest. He did look like he was going to pass out in that sound booth that he was in.
The-
He was
the
getting
fake-
sweaty.
He did.
The
And
fake
he was like out of breath.
He was going for it, man.
that sound booth that he was. What might not have actually been a real sound booth. Well, he's.
Yeah, it was probably just a box that Sega sent him. It was like, recording this.
Oh, look at that! They're all gone except Shadow. He died.
Oh,
TJ, you're assuming Sega can afford a box. Yes! Yes!
Yes.
Wow, his face kind of meshes with the
It
planet.
fit.
That was weird.
It fit.
I,
What was that?
Is that
Oh.
real? Like, did I imagine that?
Always remember us, Michelle.
Wait a second.
Remember.
they were hugging, and then they sat down.
And then they weren't.
I
Then they had themselves a nice little no homo moment.
It's gone.
Where'd it go?
I'm going to take everything I've said in this part and run it through an AI, so it's not me saying it, so I don't have to be associated with this.
Fair. Man, do you guys remember at the end of the anime Nadia's Secret of Blue Water when the ship called the Ark starts crashing toward Earth and the anti-hero Captain Nemo sacrifices himself to save the ship Ark from hitting Earth? That was cool.
oh
I did hear about that. That was interesting.
man, that would be a
This game's
cool
a
thing to
rip-off.
watch. I think. Too bad I was playing Sonic Adventure 2.
I can't believe we never see Shadow the Hedgehog ever
I know.
again. Good on Sega.
Get some restraint there, you know.
They
They
really
could have just brought him
committed.
back immediately.
They
Yeah.
did.
I can't believe Sega literally stole Mewtwo's entire origin story and got away with it.
Oh, I love the ending talks all together. I think they're all fantastic, and I love them. But especially the Eggman one, because especially back then, you just did not get this ever. So hearing him like pontificating about his place and his grandfather's place, oh, it's good.
Right.
And Tails is just like, fuck it, we did it.
Oh, we did it.
Yeah, he
guys.
says something completely unrelated. He's like, but Tails, that has nothing to do with what I just said.
Yeah, Tails is like, I wasn't listening, sorry.
Wow.
I held you at gunpoint and nearly killed Sonic less than an hour ago, but everything's okay.
Yeah, but that
we're
little
friends.
speech humanizes him
Right.
a bit, I think.
There is some deleted lines between Eggman and Tails that take place after, where Eggman's like, "Oh, but next time, yeah, I'll definitely beat you," and Tails is like, "Oh, I'll be
right.
waiting." So
Right.
Next time we
Hey,
meet,
wait a
you won't be
minute.
so lucky.
Didn't we have Chow somewhere we were taking care of?
It's fine to worry about.
but you-
I can't help but feel like there is somebody missing from these conversations.
right, if only there was someone who was like as large and in charge as the planet.
As purple as the Nurple.
Right. But I do like the Sonic bit at the end as well, because we get this moment where there's some self-reflection and he's talking to himself,
100.
and then Amy shows shows up, and Sonic immediately changes his tune because he's someone who hides and buries his emotion unless he's alone. So he can't let Amy know that he's like reflecting on the death of Shadow and like what his place in the world was and what the ultimate life form really meant as a concept. He's like, ha! Planet blue and cool. And he's like, oh my god, that guy died.
That could have been me,
That
dude.
could have been me. I could be fucking dead. Oh my god. And he's like, ah, everything's fine, Amy. Oh, I almost died.
This is a good ending.
You know, and I like that.
Wow.
I like this a lot. I like that they give this moment for just silence. They just kind of let it hang here for a bit.
Yeah.
This is very good.
Chef's kiss.
And then rock starts happening, but you know, it's Sonic.
Oh, it's just like any good
It's
Hollywood
okay.
movie.
It's live and learn,
It's
so it can be
live and learn.
forgiven. Yes.
One of the goats. So it's like you can forgive it.
Where'd the arc go, guys?
Oh, well, according to the recent short story that was released on the Sonic Channel,
Right.
the Ark is visible in the sky, and once every year it is perfectly positioned above the moon. So you can see the Ark and the moon together, and it's the side of the moon that's
Two
not
moon
exploded
theory?
because remember the moon turned. This is canon. And so you have this moment of beauty and purity and innocence, even though it is a huge death laser up there. But, you know, I like it. I think it's cool. And then if you want to get super goofy, you could say that, oh, you know, remember that you can see two moons in Advance 3, is it? Or is it? It's one of the Advance games. There's like maybe it's Advance 1 or Advance 2. Who knows? Who cares? And then Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. There's a sky with two moons. So you could be like the second moon is
Drawing a 3. Drawing a 3 right there.
one of the moons is just the Ark. I guess it's fine. I don't know. The song ended. Original game copyright Sega.
A new day brings new adventure.
That's true. I can't wait for Heroes.
But for now,
Do you know what else is true?
rest
Oh, what's that,
easy.
TJ?
It's south. It's south. It's not below.
Wait, what?
Wishes.
The ultimate
Damn it, I
reveal.
didn't sign off on this.
34.
Wow, I can't believe they're promoting the game. Must mean it's coming out soon.
Yeah. One day. It is. I promise.
Oh, it is.
Beyond Good and Evil.
Yes. That game's also
Don't
coming
make me
out.
sad.
Oh.
Oh yeah, sure.
Is it?
Which will come out first, Beyond Good and Evil 2 or BBFA 3? Stay tuned.
That's right.
Yes.
Oh man, what's gonna come out first? What's a game that's taking forever to come out?
A good Sonic game?
The 90s arcade racer.
Oh, right. That's coming. Oh, I guess this is the end of Sonic Adventure 2. You know what, guys? I had fun watching a game that
Let's
I
do
played
it
for
again.
20 years through.
It's a game I've been obsessed with 20 years.
It was a good video game. I hadn't played it in a while, but like when I replayed to record this, I was like, you know what? This actually is a good video game. I am glad I played this.
Yeah. Do you think you're gonna get 180 emblems again?
I've never gotten 180 emblems, so probably.
Well,
Really?
there's a first timer. Have you ever played the Green Hill Zone level? Because I noticed it's not in this video.
I've not played. Actually, I've never played the Green Hill Zone. I haven't even gotten.
What?
I haven't even gotten the action replay cheats to play it yet.
Where
I
are
really
the
should.
chow?
Wow.
Well, stay tuned for part 13.
Right.
You gotta play it.
We
You
didn't see what
gotta.
happened to your Chow. You could do some Part 13 stuff. You could show off the two-player stuff. You can show off the Chow, like Chow Karate in the races. You could do, and of course Green
I
Hill
miss
Zone.
our sweet children.
Yeah,
You can delete your chow.
right.
No!
And I mean, if you
Oh.
really, if you really wanted to, I'm sure you could download
I already did
a
that
save
once in a
file.
live stream and never again.
Right. I feel like you have a lot of like guilt deleting a Chow.
I do have a
That's-
lot of
that's-
guilt. I died inside when I did it.
Yeah, like I could never bring myself to because
Guys, when do I hit stop?
Tell you what,
Never.
we'll bring the chows back when me and Chris do our Digimon World playthrough. Like, we'll bring them back.
Oh, those are gonna be good.
Join us in the
And-
next LP. Whenever there's an anniversary. I don't know. I think there's an anniversary this year. Maybe.
I believe I said end.
We'll find out.
Wait, which button's the stop button?
Sayonara. DW the Aardvark.